We are not blowing up an orc gang. Go back to Redmond with a package for 195. Maybe take a ghoul hunting job there. Let's do it. Sorry, where the hell did I have to pick it up from? High fivers, which ain't too far. There's a Stoker's Coffin. Then we'll talk to old Gunderson again and see about getting a ghoul hunting run. We gotta stop by the Space Needle though real quick. Go talk to Eric Damage. This guy's a mage too, Eric. Stealing your look. He's not Mr. Steal Your Girl. I think this is it. Yeah. Eric. (13-bit). This game introduced you to the Shadowrun setting. Yes. Did a lot of people, actually. Anyway, that's enough of this Eric Damage imposter. Had it on CD of Genesis ROMs back when I found his pick. Oh my god, that is embarrassing. Worse, my backstory does put me in 2050s Seattle. Maybe Trent is Eric Damage, and he's just got a different Shadowrunning name. Maybe I'll go hire Eric later. I mean Trent. So high fivers. Eric is canon, confirmed. You know, Eric has a large time. There's a sudden disturbance ahead because of someone taking your damn picture again. There was a large period of time, I believe, that Eric was in a coma. Maybe he wasn't in a coma. He was moonlighting as Trent. This is it, I think. Nope. Wrong house. Well, that's not gonna die for a while. Terrifying. I've never played this game, and don't hire me. According to the wiki, I'm no good. Sky Screens, thanks for the biddies. For solving the Eric mystery. Yep. Guy bleeding badly. The guy looks to you like he needs medical attention badly. You give him first aid and hope he's not a vampire. As you bend down to start first aid, the man's eyes flash red, and you catch a glint of fangs as he hisses at you. With supernatural agility, he attacks. Brag! You picked the wrong day, vampire. What's this? Oh, Penumbra. Maybe Vendetta Violence playing. Is the most decadent of all the nightclubs in Seattle. Some people claim they have been on the waiting list for more than a year. The doorman smiles at you and asks your business. I'd like to go in. The doorman's smile fades when you ask to enter. We serve an exclusive clientele. Penumbra, please come back when you are more well known to our patrons. A wall-mounted autogun swivels towards you. Seems like a good idea to leave. But apparently I will give you a contract for free. Yeah, I did. I took another vampire. Oh! Dude! Chummer! That lit us on fire. Get out of here. Hopefully he took the long way around. Oh, I still need to talk to the I-5ers. This is gonna get us killed. I think we shook him. I think we... Oh! Eric Demise, thank you for the 200 bits. Those Maria Mercurial shirts Catalyst had at Gen Con were amazing. Yes, I got one at Origins, actually. Couldn't resist. I didn't get one. My amazing wife got one for me. I was sitting playing a Mutant Chronicles board game, and because they remade Siege of the Citadel, and I was sitting there hungover from the night before, and she pretty much brought me that shirt and the Shadowrun patch. I think it was Shadowrun patch. Yeah. A dock wagon is alerted by your wristband. Within seconds, a trauma team arrives, guns blazing, to pull you from your dire situation. The team stabilizes your condition and it administers basic first aid. A short while later, you are dropped off at Seattle General Hospital. And they take 10% of our new yen, chat. No. So we need to find that I-5ers place and not get attacked by random mages walking around. I feel that he was avenging his vampire brother that we had geeked momentarily before that. So this is the place. No, this is the damn ghoul place again. Bastard undead magic using jerk. See, mages and vampires share the same model. I had thought I was just gonna get chased around by a damn vampire. I was wrong. This place. Is this it? Yes. This old warehouse has the I-5ers logo. Oh, I think I lost my run. Yeah, if you die... Oh, no, I didn't. They didn't have the package. You spread your hands and tell him you've come to collect the package. He nods. I knew that. Here's the package. Now beat it. Sure, we're beating it. Oh, man. We're a good soul, chat. We're a good soul. We don't leave this guy, the broken looking nose, to die, to bleed out on the streets. You run over and administer first aid to the wounded man. His injuries are severe, but he'll live. Thank you for saving me. Please take this as payment. He hands you 150 new yen. Yeah! Saving people's what we do. Now we gotta take a cab back to Redmond, where we belong. Call a taxi. Call the old trog cab. It's all orcs in this game. Where I put I think it was like the last episode of Redmond Born. I made a nod to this game. Called it Trog Cab, the racist slur nickname for this particular service. Need a ride, chum? Redmond Barons, 40 new yen. Alright. Joker Coffee Motel. Do you have the package, breeder? Or have you lost it? He grabs the package from you, checks it, and begrudgingly pays for your service. By the way, when you made me pay 250 new yen for my brother's stuff, you had 500 new yen in the package. See you later. Don't call me breeder.
Schattenlauf. Schattenlauf.
The trying to get the ghoul run thing again. We want the karma the ghoul run will give us too. That's mostly the reason for doing it. Because karma is really what's holding us back at this time. If you get a good negotiation, you can actually talk Gunderson up to giving you a good like 50 new yen per ghoul. Pretty damn good rate. There we go. Community ghouls. 45 max. Yes! How much clips do we have before we go in there? Oh, that's not the right way to find clips. 9 clips. Chat. On magazines. Make gun guys pissed. Shadowrun making gun guys pissed since 1989, I guess. Halloweener. One. 2. The counting game again. No, you did not go back in the past. I am running ghouls again. 3. 4. The reason I'm counting is because it caps out at 20. Don't want to waste our ammo or our time. Nine. Not sure the gargoyles count, so I never count them. Probably do, honestly, but especially on a good negotiation, I don't want to screw around with it. $14. How are you guys enjoying the Shadowrun playthrough, the Shadowrun SEGA Genesis playthrough so far? I love the writing in this game too. It's very when you're doing playthroughs like this on Twitch, you don't want, like, I was gonna do Dragonfall. I was started it on the Streamathon, and I think I got like past the first mission for playing it for a couple hours, just because there was so much dialogue in the game. The music hasn't been too loud, I imagine, right, guys? Just want to make sure. I'm sure you would have told me by now. Very 80s and extreme geeking sound effects. Yes. Good, good. I think I'm probably around 16 now. Back. Vampire. Ah, cracker. Say 18. between the SNES and Genesis, I can't say which one I prefer. It's tough. It's tough. The SNES, I don't like the weird puzzles that don't have any reference. Like, that can get really frustrating. And honestly, back in the days when you're playing it, you know, you're dealing with a time before the internet. Used to sell strategy guides to kids and sell tip lines. Suck money out of you that way after making you pay for you know, a $100 game, and they were at that time. So that much that I didn't appreciate. However, what I do like is that it just had a certain appeal to it, and it actually, as we found out last time, it aged pretty well. So. Oh. Just got caught on the wall there. Oh, we should have made a boatload of new yen on that one. See, that's where the balance comes off. So you can get like extraction runs and runs to steal prototype stuff from inside a corp. That's cool just for, you know, something to do and just checking those runs out. However, they're not worth it. I just ran around killing ghouls for a little while and made 45 new yen per ghoul.
Shadowrun. Shadowrun.
And you usually get like around 450 or so on a good negotiation on those jobs, I think. Maybe more. The higher your negotiation is, maybe like 500, 600 new yen max. Yes, 55 new yen per ghoul. I'm gonna grab a glass of water real quick, guys. I'll be back in like 2 seconds.
Shadowrun. Shadowrun.
All right, the chair stream is done.
Shadowrun.
All right, so we got 55 new yen per ghoul. And how many clips do we got left? 5 clips. That should be enough. That beginning game grind. As soon as you manage to start getting yourself like enough new yen to get a cyber deck, money can come in pretty quickly after that. And do what we're doing right now and trying to up our computer skill. That's the main reason for this. If I could have a computer skill, I wouldn't have to do random shadow runs for killing ghouls like some street samurai. I kept getting lost in the SNES one, so I preferred the Sega. Could get into it faster and feel like I knew what I was doing. Yeah. You could see, like, I wasn't frustrated because it was fun and I was taking it from a fun angle, and I could always reference back to a walkthrough. But I got stuck and stuck hard on a couple points in the SNES playthrough. There were like a group of invincible orcs. There was nothing else that was invincible in the game, but there was a group of invincible orcs in the ship. Really got on my nerves. Oh, they're fast. Yeah, you remember the invincible orc puzzle, 13-bit? Yeah, and that water, like you had no reference for it, and it was such a small thing that you were missing it. If I recall correctly, really, like unless you were really paying attention, you were essentially stuck that, like, you only figured it out if you happen to cursor over that small spot, and then you could kind of do the puzzle from there. But how many times, like, I ran in there and throwing grenades, my shit getting Norbert killed over and over, and for nothing. I'm gonna say that it's 5 ghoul kills so far. I think I've done more, but honestly, I don't want to shortchange a 55 new yen negotiation. Oh, managed to pass that part because of walkthrough. Yep. My friend Splash, that sometimes hangs out in this channel. He says it's the one game I ever had to call the helpline for. The Nintendo helpline. $11. But yeah, it was a hell of a game though. Like when all is said and done, it was challenging. There wasn't too much grinding you had to do. Like I did some grinding off stream, but it wasn't too bad, especially if you ground efficiently. Like, I think I would log on to the game about maybe about half an hour before I went on stream and got about 100 karma. Come on. Come on, gargoyles. Doing there's some 4. Nice. Ah. 115. And after I kill this one, I'll go to the hotel, see if I can raise computer. If I can, we'll take another run at the Matrix. So for those who might not be, regulars to Mediocre at best, this is a game show. This is a show where I essentially play games very poorly. I'm thinking mostly they're going to be retro games. Essentially, we're going to be playing this game, Shadowrun for the Sega, until we finish it. We're in this together, chat. So I'm basically taking you down with me. I'm gonna fail. You're gonna fail with me. Doesn't seem fair, does it? We are out of ammo. We are fragged. I'm gonna try to kite them in the other room, and then see if I can run out of here in one sitting. Yeah, right. No, every Wednesday. Every Wednesday we do this from 8 o'clock EDT to 11. Come on. After Shadowrun SEGA game, I'm thinking that we can I think I might, reluctantly leave the universe of Shadowrun. Okay. Wah! That moves. Please, please, please don't. Yes. So I'm thinking we might leave the world of Shadowrun and venture into, if anybody was a player of SEGA Genesis back in the days and was familiar with it, I think I'm gonna go for Shining Force 2. Unless something else strikes my fancy. Can't be worse than having an alter ego named Trent. Suppose you're right. He's a mage too. Trent the mage. Before you got here, we were all like, Eric stole his look from Trent. Amusing that you never played this game and it's just a happy coincidence. Alright. I don't really want more work from you, Gunderson. How much new yen we got now? Yes! Look at that. If we even get more negotiation, we can get even more from those ghoul jobs. What? Doki Doki Literature Club live play when? God, I don't know what that is, and I'm happy about it. I'm really happy I don't know what that is. Give us them clips. Might as well just max out. Oh, there we go. Not an annoying sound at all. Oh. Yes. See if the little Chibo will heal us up a little bit. We're taking a lot of stun damage. Universal gun clips. That seems practical. Certainly does. Medical tension. Oh, 20 new yen? Why am I screwing around? See what he's got for Cyberward. Ah, the usual assortment by the looks of it. Data Jack, which we already have. Cyber Eyes. Hand razors. Spurs. Smart Link. Replacement. All that stuff. All the good stuff. what is our pocket secretary telling us to do next? Other than make a ill... Oh, we can actually... Oh, I was hoping that it was going to show us Trent again. Oops. Damn it. Tips and clues. Damn it. There we go. Gail Brightmore. We need to go to Puyallup. Ah. Why? Johnson's. Wonder what that professor that we got from Trent has to say. Probably not much, but... Yep, picked up Michael's stuff. You got it before you leave the Barrens. Won't let you leave otherwise. Bid phone. Professor Jefferson. You dial Professor Jefferson. After a short delay, he picks up. Yes. What is it? I don't have all day. I would like to procure your services. Oh, I don't talk like that. I'd like to procure your services. Well, Joshua, would you like to learn something about paranormal creatures or hear of an exclusive club for mages? Or can I interest you in a meeting with the next student of mine? Tell me about creatures. I've learned quite a few remarkable things, such as what do hellhounds, vampires, and feathered serpents all have in common? Give up? Well, they all have thermographic vision, which makes invisibility useless on them. Good to know, no? Also, a hellhound's fire is magical in nature, rendering armor useless. Finally, Bandersnatch have adaptive coloring which allows them to blend in with surrounding terrain. Even cyber eyes have trouble discerning a Bandersnatch from his environment. Funny, sorry, yeah, it's funny reading guides for these games. They're all old school text guides. Yep, all of them. Even ones that were written after that fell out of fashion, they just kept doing it. Tell me about this club. I belong to a choice group in the magic community. The biggest benefit, besides their informational newsletter, is that you get good discounts at Rhiannon's magic shop. If you pay me the one-time entrance fee of 1,500 new yen, I can get you in. Do you want to join? No, we're not mages. He graduated with flying colors. Sorry, who the hell was I talking about? Oh, the contact. He graduated with flying colors, and he might be able to help you in your line of work. If you could give me a 2,000 new yen payment, I could give you his number. Are you interested? No. Nice chatting to you. Later. You get good discounts on soap. Some people could use it. I mean, we are hanging out right beside Jackal's Lantern. We never walked in here when we were walking around the Barrens last time. One of my favorite Shadowrun NPCs is here. I use him in almost every game that I play, including the UGC that I made. Ricky, the Rat Shaman.
Fucking Ricky the Rat Shaman.
A rat-like dwarf is here. He stares at you in silence. Looking for some information. I usually don't share such things, but I guess I could tell you something. The story, chummer. I've lived in the Glow City all my life. I was slumming in the sewers, but it got me nowhere because I had no purpose, and because everyone was larger than me. Then I heard my totem calling. I have embraced that power. The power of Rat. Rat has shown me that force is not the only way to success. When I find some companions to work with, I'll be able to use my talents to finally get out of this dump. Need some questions answered. Tell me about shaman magic. Shaman get their powers from nature. We use her forces to achieve our ends. This is superior to mages who force the spirits to do their bidding. Rat sets a low bar. Yes, he does. He's the worst Shadowrunner in the game. Yeah, Chummer, carry that staff around. That sure does not mark you as a target. Yeah. Doesn't seem to me like a rat shaman thing to carry around anyway. He shows you his rat totem, a dingy block of wood. Each shaman has a totem that seeks him out. This totem represents an animal from nature. Rat chooses me to follow his ways. Rat wants me to protect myself by looking for opportunities to use guile and misdirection in lieu of combat. Rat bestows benefits by means of this totem. And what do you know about the local area? The Rat's Nest is a haven for squatters and other transients. It used to be the city dump until the city died. Even I, a follower of Rat, will not hole up there. Must be pretty bad. Glow City sprung up when they ran out of room in the Rat's Nest. Sure, there was some minor radiation leakage from the nuke plant, but no big deal. Alright. No big deal, some minor radiation. Do you know of any Johnsons in the area? Yeah, sure. Gunderson's a Johnson I've used when I needed a quick bit of know-in. Works next door at the jump house, he does. His payment is as bad as his smell, but his runs are a piece of cake so long as you have some firepower handy when things go sour. We're definitely not hiring Ricky. No sweat, chum. Good luck in your struggles. I'm betting we're gonna find a crusty, smelly guy in the corner. An old man flashes his gums at him. I think that old man looks like me if, you know, I put out another 30 years. I don't smell as bad. Whoa, settle down there. Now, let's try to make that oh, karma. Then we'll try to dodge into the Matrix again. My GM Corey also picked up. We share the same Shadowrun world, which is brag. Yeah, one of the cool things is my home game. We make sure that we share the same Shadowrun world. So the more we play, the more NPCs are around and make comebacks and, you know, all that good stuff. We swap it between GMs. Shed him. Shed him.
Shed him.
Ah, man. Get out of here. Oh yeah, my friend Corey also picked up Ricky the Rat Shaman in our home game. He's a lot more stoic and distant and weird. Shed him. Oh, again?
Shed him.
They just do not want me to use the hotel. How many Halloweeners are hanging around that hotel? I should get a free room from Stoker. other guy went, and frankly, don't give a damn. Okay, finally we cleared out all the Halloweeners. We can go to sleep.
Oh.
They're the worst. They're the worst of the Halloweeners. Losers that rob coffin motels. If they were anything, they would have killed the guy behind the counter and set him on fire. All right. So we raised our computer 1. Hopefully that'll make a little bit of a difference anyway. Check out, and then we're going to save the game and hope that we don't get rocked in the Matrix again. I think I pissed him off. I don't know what I could have done to anger the Halloweeners.
Tab code. Accepted.
Alright, that's looking good to me. No ice. Good start. Enter the system. I used to, when I had this, when I was playing this game all the time, I used to have all of the Matrix maps memorized. So I did like walk in, even if I fought like resistance to get into the system. As soon as I saw where things were positioned, knew if it was going to give me anything or not. Are you kidding me right now? Okay. It only burned it from active memory. So it's pretty much screwed me in the system. Which I believe the original name for that kind of ice was tar paper. Back in the old editions. That's also one of the things that sucks in new Shadowrun. To try to speed things along and I guess do shit with the Matrix. They got rid of a lot of the old Matrix like ice, like specific ice. Or at least put way less of an emphasis on it.
Accepted.
So in 4th edition, they had some really cool packaged ice that the Triad used, and I forget what it was called, but it was essentially an old man. He was sitting on a bench when you went to a Triad thing when he had this, and you'd start talking to him. And he's essentially like the boogeyman, and his thing was that he would like knock you unconscious and put a trace on you, and then track you back to your deck, find all your contacts, essentially your family members. Then he would kill you after that, and then he would stalk through the Matrix and try to kill your family through the Matrix.
Rejected.
That is some hella ice.
Rejected. Rejected. Accepted.
I believe like the actual name of it, whatever it was, is the actual name for like the Korean boogeyman. Ooh, the CPU. We're not going to be able to mask past it. Not frag around. Ooh, get that armor up. That's moving really fast. Oh, we're fragged, guys. That's some Geneva bannable ice. Oh, no, 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 no. We're out. Oh, it's black ice. It's gonna crash us. We're locked. Couldn't jack out. It actually link locks you in this game. That's how thorough the Matrix is. Fortunately, we have a dock wagon armband, so they came and got us. A chance. This is a quick ride back to downtown. Now the Matrix in this game really doesn't fool around, as you can pretty much see. Yeah, Doc Wagon was a bomb back then. It still kind of is. It's just a lot of GMs really take a chunk out of you. As if like every Dock Wagon guy gives a crap that you're a Shadowrunner. As long as you're not on corporate territory, they come in and they'll get you. Because you pay them to. A lot of people think that there's this big corporate, friendly, you know, oh, you're a criminal, we're not going to save you. Sure, they will. Criminals pay them new yen. A flustered woman passes by you. A moment later, a grungy man passes in pursuit of the woman. It seems to you that he is planning to harm her. Attack? Or, hey, what's going on here? Let's do that. Let's talk it. Hey, what's going on here? The woman calls to you for help. The thug that was following her calls to some friends as he pulls his weapon. We're gonna get geeked, chat. Going back to the hospital. Ooh, you don't mess with Joshua. It's a hard street name. What is that? Let's get some more med packs. Med kit. The same med packs. You don't have a very good first aid skill, I tell you that. Okay, so I'm gonna give the Matrix one more run right now because I'm starting to get, you know, starting to get later in time.
Passcode.
Other than that, off stream, I will grind up enough for the next cyber deck if we can't get money here. Not far off of it, honestly, so.
Passcode rejected.
Deception.
Passcode rejected. Passcode accepted.
Third time's a charm. Because this deck doesn't really give us any ability to pierce through anything in the Matrix, but
Passcode rejected.
we never thought it would. You can't do runs for anybody with this deck. Failure. A lot of failures. least we're landing hits. That's an important part. We're not totally outclassed. I do miss when the Matrix was set up with nodes and it's not been able to land traces on us at all, so that's a good thing. Ah, yes. Orange 4. How the hell did we even get through that thing? I'm not gonna go for the CPU. I'll try to knock this down and maybe get some weaker data files. Hopefully don't get my
Passcode rejected.
abilities screwed.
Passcode rejected. Passcode accepted.
Hey, we beat Orange 3. Guys, these square ones are data nodes. Summers, we might actually find some money. Armor up. We're in. Outdated files. Nah, we're not gonna get anything from outdated files. But yeah, you get pay data.
Passcode rejected.
Hope this one doesn't put too much of a beating on us. The problem is that we don't have the CPU down, so we can't reset the alerts.
Active alert.
So, and when it's an active alert, a failed
Active alert.
matrix search on files dumps us. If that blaster or killer, I'm not sure which one it's really supposed to be. If that gets to the end there, it's going to dump us anyway. Probably jack out right before it gets there. Damn. I'll let it get me. Whatever. Sadness. Okay, we have a little bit more time here, so yeah, I want to say that there was supposed to be a Icarus descending. I don't think they let me in there, obviously. I believe we want to get in there for plot reasons. There's a Johnson around here. That put a big dent in our money, guys. That death. They take 10% away from you for being a loser. Oh, come on. Almost thought it was crashing. A moment, civilian. We want a word with you. Keeping your cool. Gold Star gets the frag out of here. Let's take a walk. Let's take a ride down to Puyallup before we call it a day. impressive figures pass through the parting crowd. Your first impression is that they are veteran Shadowrunners. Then you see that they are wearing gang colors. They continue on down the street, in an air of confidence, not bothering to harass those they pass. Gangs going pro? You doubt it. Shrugging, you continue on your way. So, we're gonna go to Puyallup and hopefully not get killed by Bandersnatch and Sasquatch. Apparently they have a problem. What's that? I know. I don't want to talk about the Bandersnatch right now. 40 new yen to get there. Oh. Too bad they couldn't make it raining ash because I feel that it would. Oh, and a mage takes issue with me immediately, and they're gonna send me back to don't you go where the Bandersnatch go, and don't you eat no yellow snow. Eric Damage. Come now. Our receptionist tells us to get the hell out of here. Aries doesn't want our business here. Chrysler? You enter the Terraslar Garden Apartments. You are greeted by elves carrying submachine guns. One of the elves points the weapon at your face. I don't think you have any business here, do you, chummer? Thinking over how quickly they could cut you to ribbons. You agree you don't have any reason to be here. Quickly leave. But I have a hollow thing. Tell me to only go there. Okay. Oh! And we go back to Seattle, downtown Seattle the hard way. Thanks, Stockwagon. I love giving you my new yen. Not much, at least. I don't think we can do runs for Reed yet. Maybe. I mean, give it a try. No, we can't. We can't do it. I need to grind up money for a new cyber deck. Then maybe I can do some Matrix runs next session. Actual Matrix runs. Oh, come on. Guys, not having any luck here. We're not doing so good. Running out of bed kits. Because random guys on the middle of the street. Magic us. Need some better armor. Maybe I'll go get that. Maybe that'll help. So back to Redmond, where we belong. Redmond born, Redmond bred. Redmond born, Redmond bred. In the end, I'll be Redmond dead. I forget who it was that gave me that quote when I first started Redmond born, but I always liked it. Whatever, cabbie, rip me off, take my money. What kind of karma do we have right now? Sure, we've got all the good karma. 3. Yeah, gonna have to do some off-stream grinding. Redmond bread. Not bread. Not like bread that you eat. A haggard man collapses at your feet. His skin is pale and cold to the touch. A well-dressed man runs up, followed by 2 ordinary thugs. I'm a doctor, and this patient has escaped. Help us capture him and I'll pay you. The man looks like a typical doctor to you. Look, we can't get beat up anymore. So I'm gonna take the low road here. Now, you know what? You're a dreckhead. Attack! Who do you think you're scaring? Kill them all! Ah! Ah! Well, apparently he wasn't scared of us, guys. Let's pretend that didn't happen. We're just gonna take the cab to Redmond. First try! What the hell do I want here? Why did it look like you got attacked by Ninja Turtles? That never happened. I didn't get attacked by anyone. Other than runs. We'll talk to this fixer up here. We haven't talked to him yet. The only illumination in the greenhouse comes from the dirty skylights casting strange shadows. Seated at a cluttered desk is a wisp of a man hiding under a large hat. Come on in. Just slot your cred stick before we start talking. Time is money, chum. What's your story, chummer? That'll cost you 100 nuyen to find out. Boris waits expectantly. Do you pay? Easy money, chummer. I'll pay. The name's Boris Orozco. At your service. I'm a fixer. Means if you want something, I can fix it so you get it. With the proper monetary motivation, add it in. I request but one thing from you. I've served time in Hollywood. So I would appreciate it if you kept our business transactions yourself. Yeah. What items do you have to offer? Give me a hint about what needs. Give me a hint about your needs. Are you looking for equipment or firepower? What equipment do you have? I'm a little short at the moment, but I have a couple items in good supply. I've got excellent forgeries of the Celestine passports for 1,000 new yen, and a level 2 maglock passkey for 10,000. Yeah. We don't need to go to the Salish right. The Salish, as I always say things wrong. Come back when you've got up on your nuyen. What else did he? Information? Information is a commodity like anything else. I charge a flat fee of 500 nuyen for all my info. Nuyen up front. So hack up my fee and I'll spill all I know. I don't want to pay that rate. Well, back in Redmond, where I will kill a bunch of ghouls off stream, and I better save it before I get ahead of myself here.